Hey there, everybody. So we've had a big day today. We talked about multi-digit strategies and multiplication. We talked about the assessment plan overview, and now we're going to dig into some division. So we're going to talk about division as a grouping problem structure and also think about the fundamentals of division. And so as we move into this space, I just want to remind you that the strategies of direct modeling, counting, and invented algorithm become incredibly valuable here because oftentimes um, these strategies are proceduralized for our upper grade kids and then they lose meaning. So we need to make sure that we give kids space to solve problems in ways that make sense to them. So once again, we look at the problem type framework and what we're going to do is we're going to notice that there are actually two types of division. We have multiplication here. We have measurement division, where we are looking for the number of groups. If I have 32 pencils, I put 4 pencils in each pencil box, how many pencil boxes will I fill? And then we have partitive division, which is looking for the number in each group or the number of parts. Uncle Dave bought 8 ice cream sandwiches. If he wants to give them to his 4 hungry nieces, how many can each niece get? All right. So what we want to do is we want to look at even a young person can access these division problems, particularly when they are put into a context. So here's a question. The first grade class raised $22 to buy books for the Children's Hospital. If each book costs $5, how many books can they buy with the money they raised? Notice also how the student interprets the remainder, which means what do they do with the leftover amount? So let's take a look at this video.
Grade class raised $22 to buy books for the Children's Hospital. If each book cost $5,
Let me start that again.
the first grade class raised $22 to buy books for the Children's Hospital. If each book costs $5, how many books can they buy with the money they raised?
See. Then there's the 2 more. So, let's see. So they all cost 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, 4 books.
Oh, how'd you get 4?
Because they put 1 by every 5.
Uh-huh.
And I know there's 5 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I noticed when you were drawing those dots that you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you did like that. How come you threw them out like that?
Because I could tell. Because I could tell with how. Because I could tell if it's 5.
Okay. And how come you wanted 5 in each group?
Because each book cost 5.
I see.
And they can't buy with anything with these 2.
Uh-huh.
Because there's no books that cost $2.
Okay. I see what you did.
All right. So that was a really interesting example of a young person, a very young person, actually doing a measurement division problem. And so my purpose in having you look at that was to see how accessible this structure is to young people. And what we need to do is make sure that we expose them to that structure, even though they're young. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive a little bit deeper in just a moment and unpack the difference between measurement and partitive division.